What is claircognizance? We'll discuss that along with signs that you might be claircognizant, and then we'll talk about how to further develop this ability. Claircognizance is a skill that you are born with. All of us are born with innate psychic abilities, and we all have certain types of abilities that are more developed than others. For example, some of us may be clairvoyant, which is psychic seeing, or clairaudient, which is psychic hearing. People will often have a combination of different psychic abilities too. Also, keep in mind that this skill might have appeared more in childhood, before you were old enough to start judging the information that came in. As people age, they begin to doubt if the information they receive is correct, and so the ability lessens over time, unless you work on keeping this skill active. Claircognizance is also called clear knowing, and it's a gut feeling where you have a strong sense that information is true, despite logical thought or evidence. It's when you gain information about a person, place, or object by having it pop into your mind from seemingly out of nowhere. Even if you are not consciously thinking about a certain topic, information on it can just appear in your mind. You might get premonitions or just know a specific event or situation is about to take place. You might be claircognizant if you are intelligent, such as being able to understand abstract concepts. You might be the type who is constantly analyzing why things work the way they do, why a person acts a certain way, how the movie you are watching was made, and so forth. This type of person is constantly seeking knowledge into not just everyday matters, but also how the universe as a whole works. They typically do well in school without even trying, can ace multiple choice exams without putting in much effort studying, because they sense the right answer, and they are skilled in math and science. They are seen as brilliant and highly creative and can think outside of the box much more quickly than others, due to claircognizance kicking in. You might experience this when someone says to you, "You'll never guess what I'm about to tell you," and you suddenly know what it is before they say it. Or a person will ask you to guess how much something cost, and you suddenly know the correct amount before they say it. You might sense what someone is about to do moments before it happens. I'll give you a quick example of this. I often use this ability when I'm thinking about lottery numbers. I ask myself what the winning lottery numbers for that day will be, and then I start going about my daily activities. Suddenly, a number will just pop into my head while I'm driving my car, for example. And I have a very strong feeling that it is a winning lottery number for that day. The feeling is so strong that I have zero doubts it will appear that night. For those of you who follow my lottery videos, I'll be making a video on using this ability to help you win the lottery soon. This brings me to my next point. You can use claircognizance to receive an answer to a question by asking it internally within your mind. Like any other psychic ability, if you try too hard at this, you will struggle to get an answer. However, if you ask your question and then go on about your day while trusting the process, the answer will very likely come to you by popping into your head with a sudden, undeniable knowledge. If you are trying to gain back claircognizance abilities that you had as a kid, or if you just want to see if this is something you can achieve, there are a few ways to do this. One way is to do what we already discussed. Ask yourself a question and see if the answer comes to you later that day while learning to trust your intuition. Another way to improve this skill is by meditating. Because claircognizance only works when the crown chakra is open, you can use meditation to calm your mind and remove the daily distractions that block your intuitive information. You can even use a meditation aimed specifically at opening your crown chakra, or you can listen to the crown chakra frequency, which you can find with a simple YouTube search. Another method of connecting with your skill is to practice automatic writing. If you're not familiar with what this is or how to use this ability, I have a video about it and I'll post the link here. You can focus on the question in your mind and allow the automatic writing process to give you the answer. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be posting other videos on the other types of psychic abilities soon, so make sure to subscribe if you've not already done so.